Okay, so I pretty much gone back from seeing Godzilla X Kong: The New Empire, considering Sweden literally has premiere in March 27th, so I got it to see it early than everyone else. So what do I think about it? Well, aside from being a Hollywood film, because let's face it, Hollywood in general is now there because it's now, instead of just entertaining us, they are now preoccupied by literally being very political and literally just being obnoxious, just having agendas, shoving agendas and ideology into down people's throats, all for the message. I will say that this film at least trying to be at least entertaining and at least, well, enjoyable to watch. It ain't perfect, but at least it's trying to at least entertain a group of audience. That is Godzilla and Kaiju fans and Kong fans. But it does have hiccups, which of course the negatives are of course the human cats, which at least it's few, like some few are kind of main characters, but yeah, as you all know, human cats, the human plot is supposed to be the glue to any Godzilla and Kong kind of films, because without them, the whole thing is going literally crumbles. And it's kind of a little bit hard to try to top Godzilla Minus One, which had superior human cast than that we have seen so far. And considering that Godzilla Minus One was pretty much the best film that came out in 2023, and that's saying something, together with another film from Studio Ghibli in Japan. Who knew? But yeah, I'm not expecting this film to be, well, any superior, because I know it's not gonna. Some people are gonna think it's crap, which, fair. Hey, at least I'm not trying to be Dr. Skipper. But yep, if you are ever going to see the film, have some low expectations and just remember it's trying to be at least be a sort of a modern Showa film than a kind of film that's trying to be, well, a good film, because let's be honest, it's rare nowadays. But at least they are literally made by people that actually care, at least some kind of director that are at least trying to entertain the Godzilla community and fans, which I know not gonna, it's not gonna be, well, grab everyone, but at least there's some people that are, at least the Monsterverse fans, that are actually gonna enjoy it. Because other than the plot and kind of somewhat, but and the human cast is kind of at least the monster fights are quite energetic. Kong especially is quite, well, I really like Kong in this film. He's kind of, which I'm not gonna spoil it, but in general, Kong in this film is trying to be this sort of a father figure, trying to, well, look for the rest of his Kong family, the Kong species, until he meets Scar King, which of course is the main villain, together with Shimo, who is literally like an enslaved titan to him. And then we also have Zuko, the little Kong, who was also kind of, in the beginning, kind of a little bit dickish, but he kind of develops a little bit. And then, of course, Godzilla, which, of course, is not the focus character, but at least he's there, and he senses that there's some trouble, and yeah. And there's also other kaijus and titans that is going to appear in the film, and some of them are quite expected, and others did not expect. So, and the ending, well, not gonna spoil it, but in general, do I think it's a good film? It kind of depends, but I'm not that sort of kind of guy. But let's just say that this film is quite enjoyable, and considering I literally paid like 600 points for a movie ticket, no joke, Film Student, which is literally a kind of my theater, which literally has a point system where I literally paid points instead of cash. So it was actually quite worth it. And I actually had a really good time, which at least that's something. But yeah, again, if you want to see the film, just lower your expectation a little bit and have yourself a good time, because just like any Godzilla films in the past, they are always meant to be, well, entertaining. And that's something. You can either like it or not. And that's up to you. And I actually respect your choice. But don't try to be a dick and say that it just sucks and you will actually have a big dick, because that's disrespectful. But yeah, that's all I had to say about the review, because I do not want to waste your guys' time. If you really like to see a fun monster movie, this might be it. And yeah, let's just say at the end that who knows if the MonsterVerse is going to continue, considering, well, Hollywood in general. Yeah, I'm not gonna miss Hollywood if they close, because, well, fuck Hollywood. But the MonsterVerse, well, no problem. But I do really want to see more Godzilla films, that's for sure. So yeah, that's all I had to say. I have nothing to say other than that.